Hello and welcome back. As you see, I decorated my room. I'm all Christmassy, wearing my Christmas onesie. Got my Christmas socks on, all festive. Now this is a very important message that I have for you today. It's very important. I care very much about this information. I haven't really shared this with anybody, only my mom really knows. Yeah, it's very, very important. So, today, I'm going to be talking with you about how to make the perfect cup of tea. So, step one, you get your mug. Now, I have a lot of mugs. Here are all the mugs I have. This one's my favorite. Although I do use this one a lot. Like this is the one that I use the most. But this is my favorite one. Today we're going to be using the one that I use the most because we are going to make the perfect cup of tea. The kind of tea that I drink every day. Your kind of mug is very important. There's how much tea you can fit in your mug. Now, do you just want a little sips of tea? Do you want to be able to gulp your tea? Do you want to be able to have your tea over a long period of time? It really depends. For me, my favorite tea is Earl Grey. Then I also like herbal teas. With herbal teas, I like a little less. I like a smaller mug, but for especially Earl Grey, I'll get the biggest mug I can find so I can have the most tea I can have. Now step two, boil the water in the kettle. And while the water is being boiled, you put the tea bag in the cup. Step three, you put the hot water into the tea mug. Now, for me, I don't just pour the water into the mug. I pour the water over the tea bag, so it kind of steeps it as the water goes into the mug. And step four, you wait. Some people leave their tea for 2 minutes to steep. Some people leave it for 4. I leave it for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Now sometimes I'm making tea and then I go and sit down and watch TV. Well, with my memory, I will forget that I am making tea. I will sit there for 20 minutes and my tea is just sitting there unmade. I forgot my tea! Ugh. So, you come back between 2 and 20 minutes. And your tea is perfectly steeped. Now, step 5. Is this step 5? I don't know. I'll call it step 5. You get a spoon, you take the spoon, and you scoop out the tea bag, but you don't just scoop it out. You kind of like scoop it, but as you scoop it out, you press it along the edge of the tea mug so that it squishes all the juices out of it. And now that you've taken your tea bag out, you can make it. You can fully make your tea, and once you are done these final steps, you will have the perfect cup of tea. Now, get ready, okay? So, you have your tea mug, got the tea in it without the tea bag, don't leave the tea bag in, and you got your spoon. Now, some people might not have this in their house. You don't put sugar in, you put in honey. So you grab the honey, and I put little, what I call blobs of honey in. I just take the bottle, and I squeeze it 5 times. Only 5, not more. Sometimes less if I don't want as sweet of a tea, but usually 5 times. I'll just do 5 little blobs of honey, and that's it. It's all you need for sweetener. But then, you put in milk. Now some people put in cream in their black tea, but I personally prefer milk. It makes it a little lighter not as heavy. I say cream should go in like obviously coffee, but also hot chocolate. That'll make that good hot chocolate. But for tea, you put in milk. And what I do is I put a little, I don't know what I call it. I just kind of pour, and I know exactly how much to pour. So I just kind of pour it, like pour. I don't know. I mean, obviously there's preferences, but this is the way to make the perfect cup of tea. So you just kind of pour it in, not like a pour or like a pour, but like pour, and then you're good. Because it'll make it not too dark, not too light, but just right in the middle. And then you get your spoon. Remember that you have a spoon, and you mix it around. Keep mixing, 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 mixing. You don't want any honey sitting at the bottom, because then you'll drink it and you'll think it's not that sweet, you need more honey. But then you'll get to the bottom and whoo, there's honey. Now you keep mixing, keep mixing. I think that's about good. Then you lick the spoon, and there you have it. You have your perfect cup of tea. I mean, sometimes I drink tea, not sometimes, all the time. I drink tea all the time. I mean, it'll be like 32 degrees outside. And yeah, you betcha I'll have a cup of tea with me because I love tea. I drink tea all the time. So good. I kind of cheated. There's water in here. There isn't tea. I haven't made the tea yet. Now you know how to make the perfect cup of tea, and I will see you next time. I gotta make the tea. Oh my god. Rocking around.